Now in the soup, we start planning Lindsay's prison break.
I'm taking this woman and the rose elsewhere.
Meet Oprah's one true love.
I'm not guilty. I'm a virgin.
And get performance anxiety from American Idol.
I will also teach you how to handle your gavel.
Plus a Bachelor bug out, drag queens and leotards, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
It is my favorite thing of all time.
Now here's the host who's returning that necklace for you, Joel McHale.
So many interns. Wow. Welcome to the Soup. It's official. Hosni Mubarak has been named the new president of E. Who is he talking about? Now on to more important things. Huge news. In an act so rare, it has only happened like 5 times. Lindsay Lohan has been charged with something. This time, it's felony theft for allegedly walking out of a jewelry store wearing a $2,500 necklace that she didn't pay for. She has pled not guilty. When she appeared in court, the media was there to make sure everyone kept their mind on what the primary issue was, namely, what Lindsay was wearing.
Let's start with the good part. Lindsay Lohan looked really, really good.
Lindsay Lohan arrives to court in a skin-tight mini dress.
Lindsay Lohan and her courtroom couture.
That was some outfit she wore to court.
This white dress, white is supposed to be angelic and connote innocence.
Very angelic. White and purity and innocence.
It was supposed to represent purity and innocence.
It stands for innocence and purity.
It's the color of innocence.
That showed lots of leg.
She didn't need to show up with the judge in a skin-tight white dress.
Neither of us has seen a dress like that in church or temple.
She looked like $1 million.
She's decked out in diamonds. The pumps, which I don't know if you got a shot of, they were incredible.
You know, the lip injections, they look fabulous.
She still manages to make a fashion statement.
Gorgeous. Va-va-voom.
Va-va-voom.
There she is. Va-va-voom.
Doesn't she do this every couple of years? She does drugs and then steals jewelry.
Hey, Lindsay, who are you wearing? No, whose dress are you wearing? Oh, my gosh! Oh, my gosh! Jane Velez-Mitchell of Issues with Jane Velez-Mitchell and HLN. What are you doing here?
I look hot, Mikhail. I'm going everywhere, even to this rinky-dink production. By the way, which gavel goes best with the dress?
Oh, well, they're both the same.
No, they're not.
Ow!
This one is oak.
Ow!
This one is mahogany.
Ow! Ow!
The difference is in the feel.
Why are you hitting me, Jane Velez-Mitchell?
Because I can. I can get away with anything. I look good.
All right. Gavel assault is nothing, JVM. Let's see if you can pull off the ultimate crime.
You mean first-degree shameless plugging of my very serious book with almost no natural segue on a basic cable clip show?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Check out my new book, Addict Nation, an intervention for America. Available in stores and online now.
Jane Velez-Mitchell, everybody. Wow. I'm gonna feel so bad making fun of her next week. For a second. All right, the competition has already gotten very fierce on American Idol. Not to see who's the best voice, but rather who has the saddest life story that can be illustrated with stock footage of fire trucks, operating rooms, and guerrilla warfare. Luckily, the traveling sanitarium continued to help us laugh through the tears.
Yeah! There's a rustle in the bushes. There's a tremble in the trees.
Well, that was quick. No.
Wow. Randy hasn't reacted to anything that fast since they asked him if he wanted a salad for lunch. It smells like butter. In celebrity relationship news, New York Yankees star Alex Rodriguez is reportedly angry that he was shown at the Super Bowl being fed popcorn by his girlfriend, Cameron Diaz. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, quote, he really went ballistic, thinking the cameraman was out to get them in a paparazzi-like shot. He was so pissed that he had to stare at himself longingly in the mirror for 2 hours just to calm down. And who do we turn to when we want a definitive answer on meaningless celebrity gossip? You're right, Bill O'Reilly.
President George W. Bush to his left, Laura, Alex Rodriguez, Cameron Diaz. I'm sure Alex is thrilled we just put the camera on him at that moment.
So is Mr. Rodriguez a pinhead or a patriot for allowing himself to be fed by Miss Diaz?
Neither. Unless, of course, it's caramel corn, in which case he's a terrorist. In TV news, The Situation says he'll leave the cast of Jersey Shore next year to pursue a movie career because, quote, it's like Michael Jordan, there's only so long you can keep winning them rings. Yes, but Michael Jordan's rings weren't green and they weren't around his penis. We got you, The Situation. Our own E! News turned it up a notch this week and stopped spewing gossip in favor of exploring some more relevant current events and explaining how they affect our lives. And they were careful to point out that this story is 100% accurate.
Is Pink upset with the paparazzi's lack of artistry and photographic skills? This is so true.
Well, I wouldn't say so true or so false. I'd say, so what? On Extra, Mario Lopez stood up with Suzanne Summers for a very revealing interview.
64 and still looking good, so we gotta ask.
Do you still use the Thigh Master?
I could crack walnuts with my thighs.
Where's your husband?
He's got over there with his smashed face.
Yeah. It happens when he tries to eat walnuts out of her vagina. In movie news, 17-year-old Taylor Momsen created controversy by wearing a risque corset and thigh highs to the Never Say Never premiere and told Us magazine, quote, I am who I am. I dress the way I do, even if I'm at a Justin Bieber premiere. Oh, you go, Taylor. Show how rebellious you are at that Justin Bieber movie. With Never Say Never opening this weekend in 3D for no apparent reason, The Insider let one fan get even closer to Bieber, and she asked the question on everyone's mind.
Justin Bieber shuts down downtown LA.
If you want to know what Bieber fever is, this is it.
5,000 fans and one lucky 6-year-old with the hard-hitting questions.
What's your favorite dessert?
Turns out it's hooker meat pudding. That kid's got class. Let's talk about chicks, man.
Chicks, man.
Kim Kardashian was pulled on stage at a Prince concert, but froze and was then asked to leave by the singer. Kim said she was just doing what she does best. Absolutely nothing. Let's have some chats too, shall we?
So meaty.
Since taking over for Larry King, Piers Morgan has promised that every one of his interviews could contain a surprise moment. His first ever live interview of Donald Trump contains such a surprise. For people who don't know Trump's opinion on the Chinese, here it is.
I think they're enemies. I deal with Chinese. I just sold an apartment to a Chinese person for $33 million a short while ago, a couple of months ago. I mean, I'm supposed to like the Chinese, but I understand the Chinese, and I deal with them all the time. The Chinese are looking to put us under. The Chinese are looking to do damage to us economically. They're also building up a military. You need people that know how to deal with the Chinese. 90% of the companies with the glass are coming in from China. I don't want to buy glass from China.
And how about that sweet and sour chicken? Sweet and sour? You can't have it both ways. Vote for me and we'll blow up China. By now you've heard about the bitter custody battle between Oscar winner Halle Berry and her ex, Gabriel Aubry, over their 2-year-old daughter, Nala. Showbiz Tonight has all the relevant details and some of the irrelevant ones, too.
The two former lovebirds are gearing up for a nasty court fight over their daughter. Today, Showbiz Tonight can tell you there are brand new details about what may have launched this epic battle. And then there's the biggest question of all.
How is Kim Kardashian involved in all of this?
Pretty much how you're involved, by attaching yourself to a sad story and trying to look pretty while you're talking about it. Shatner's raw nerve returned this week with the most unique posture of any current talk show. Those who remember the 60s and were still awake at 10 o'clock got to watch Captain Kirk interview Mrs. Brady, and the Kirk is a charmer.
I'm looking at a very delicate, boned, skinned. You're delicate. You're China.
Okay. So he either means A, Florence Henderson is the country China. She's 4,000 years old, suffers under the iron fist of communism, and once fought a war over opium. Or B, Florence Henderson is China, that female wrestler who is 4,000 years old, suffers under the iron fist of communism, and once fought a war over opium. I'm not sure which, but I do know one thing. Donald Trump hates her. The big hit of the Super Bowl was the Volkswagen commercial featuring a child dressed like Darth Vader. On the Today Show, we finally got to see who was under that helmet.
Hey, guys.
First of all, Darth Vader, show us what you got. Can you lower our wall for us?
There you go,
Whoa.
buddy. See,
Pretty
if that had
impressive.
worked with the washing machine, it would have been all right. Let's see who you are. Max, can you take the mask off? Hello, young man. Nice to see you.
Guy.
Do you like being Darth Vader? Yeah?
That is the most well-groomed Ewok I've ever seen. Oh. We were on a diplomatic mission. Here's this week's Decision Do-Over moment.
This week's Decision Do-Over moment comes from Season 25, Oprah Behind the Scenes, where Oprah gets inside her employees' heads and destroys them.
You need to soften this line under your collar. Much better. Now I can talk to you.
After talking to Oprah, her next stop is going to be bridalplasty. Don't waste time with do-overs. Do it right the first time. Bing! Stay tuned for super intense Bachelor drama, Oprah crying behind the scenes, suspicious behavior on CSI, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
This hoe don't even know how to hula hoop.
Welcome back. Welcome back. CSI took place at a college for the hearing impaired, and Marlee Matlin, seen here not hearing a timer count down to 0, was a suspect. Another suspect was also deaf, but Lady Justice wasn't blind.
I would never kill anyone.
Really? Your computer says different. Nice stalker wall. You had a grudge against Julia because she recommended Shaun Wyatt for the grant instead of you.
Well, it's what I always say. Deaf people suck at Photoshop. Travis at that time. This week on The Bachelor, Chantal and Allie find a bug in their room. This frightened Brad.
Ew, what is that on the table? What is that? That better be fake. That is a freaking live beetle.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm not kidding.
That has to be fake. No, it's not. It's moving, honey.
Please don't even kid around. Like, please put it. Please, get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Oh my God.
What is that?
What's that? Is that just me?
No, that was me.
Okay.
Both of us.
All right.
I heard it. I felt it.
Okay. Talk to me.
Just tell me a story. Do you know Goodnight Moon? But don't give away the ending. I'm halfway through. Maybe just stop at Bowl Full of Mush. On the season finale of Live to Dance, preteen ballroom sensations D'Angelo and Amanda won the $500,000. Paula Abdul spent half the episode rambling incoherently about love and crying like a bridesmaid on yum-yum pills. And by the end, even the director was sick of the Aussie host.
Coming up, the last of our top 3 acts performs live. Then we turn up the...
And we're gonna cut away from the koala hugger in 3, 2, now. Paula saw that and thought it was just snowing in her brain. All right, On You're Cut Off, the ladies who are cut off from their trust funds receive a cryptic note hinting that their next task will be about people who have voluntarily cut themselves off from luxury. This raises a debate on which Hannah has a few interesting thoughts.
For your next lesson, you're going to meet some people who are also cut off, but by their own choice. So make haste, not waste. Your ride leaves in 1 hour. Sincerely, Laura.
I know people voluntarily get into rehab, but cut off by choice, I have no idea where we're going.
Who would cut themselves off on purpose?
Homeless people?
Homeless people.
On purpose.
Yeah.
A lot of them do on purpose.
It's totally a lifestyle decision, like colon cancer or appalling stupidity. True TV's bait car is similar to Jeopardy in that sometimes the best part is the contestants' personal stories.
You ever been arrested before, Kenny?
Yeah.
For what?
Had a gun.
For a gun?
What'd you do with a gun? What's that?
Walking around with it.
How many times?
Once. It was out one time.
That's all?
Yeah.
They gave you a prison term for just carrying a gun?
It was easy.
Wow. Do you think he's guilty, JVM?
How the hell should I know? I'm not a judge. I just want to test out my big new gavel.
Please, Wow, even her miming hurts. And now gay shows. RuPaul's Drag Race continues to shock even the most jaded fans of sexual innuendo with their mastery of this new form of comedy. Here, they advanced the form all the way back to 2009 with shake weight comedy. It's funny because it's a penis. Okay. It's not, but it's not all fun and games at the racetrack. The ladies also had to glam up a simple pair of black leotards using colored duct tape. Trust me, it's much harder than it looks.
Whatever I'm doing to you in pink, you do to me in purple. Carmen and I have a bunch of neon colors. And so our idea is to do like a super 80s, kind of 90s workout leotard. Girl, my tongue!
For his bravery in the heat of competition, he was awarded the Purple Taint. And now, a new segment that we can no longer avoid, Gay Show's Alaska Edition.
Gay Show Alaska Edition.
Show may not actually be gay.
They just added a bunch of bears. On Gold Rush, Alaska, Jack Hoffman, real name, and his crew are running out of money and were forced to send their wives home, having spent over $250,000 to find the elusive glory hole. Real name. To reap the rewards of the glory hole, they bring in an expert named Dakota Fred. That doesn't sound like a porn star. Let's see if he helped.
Jack digs gold-rich dirt and boulders from the glory hole.
I know it's here. This is the glory hole. Oh, like you mean it.
Oh, okay, well. While they wait for the glory hole to drain, Fred ups the pace, while Jack digs dirt from deep down in the glory hole.
Go ahead. Look this up your...
And Jack Hoffman is digging deep.
They can chew my ass all they want. Go ahead and chew. You don't wind up with it in your sluice box. That's kind of stupid.
They stand a chance of hitting the mother lode.
All I gotta do is get it. You know, I'm trying to get it dry, but it's not, you know, so I gotta take it any way I can get it.
And that's how his grandkids found out Grandpa Jack was gay. It's like they made it for us. We'll be right back.
Hold on for hot telenovela romance and the kick-ass flip of the week.
Good God, too bad we're not ending the season right now.
Welcome back. Hey, ahora, Clipios Magníficos.
Are you serious?
On Triunfo del Amor, evil Bernarda has finally done away with that pesky maid who dared interrupt her last week when she was busy saying no over and over again. Meanwhile, Now that Maximilio and Maria have finally done it ranchero style, they can go back to doing what they do best, exchanging significant glances. This time, it's at a rehearsal for a fashion show. But you try listening to A Partir de Hoy by Marcos de Maudo and Maite Perroni without melting your al corazon. I'm telling you, it can't be done. And now our clip of the week. Season 25, Oprah Behind the Scenes, revealed the pain and suffering it takes to bring the joy of Oprah's favorite things. Oprah's personal favorite thing is an iPad. However, her request to give them away to her audience was rebuffed. But then she is saved by a divine intervention.
With a Christmas miracle.
Oh, no! No! No. This is the best invention of, I think, of the century, personally. It is my favorite thing of all time. I gotta sit with that for a minute. I just can't.
I know. It's unbelievable. I know.
You know why? Because I love it so much. I was really like, well, how am I gonna do a favorite thing show without my favorite #1 all-time favorite thing? Now, I don't mess with God for things like iPads. I don't go around praying for iPads. But I think God must have known.
Yes, we did. Make sure God gets an iPad. We'll be right back. I mean, that's the show. Oh, see you next week.